So balance, what do I mean by that? Balance is having an answer for what to do when it goes wrong. Balance is always having an answer for what to do when it goes wrong. Because the truth of the matter is, you can do everything right, and it still goes wrong. We all know this, right? You can plan the mission to perfection, but it's war. You can do everything right, and it still goes wrong. I've got a gym full of guys that did everything right, and it still went wrong. But they had balance. See, they had something in their life that was going good besides what they did. When I was in the NFL, I used to think about all the time, like, hey, man, how do I become a better linebacker? How do I become a linebacker? Becoming a better linebacker wasn't balanced. It was my job. When I was a SEAL, how do I become a better SEAL? How do I become a better SEAL? Truth of the matter is, becoming a better SEAL wasn't balanced. It's my job. But I married my ring dance date. So while I was trying to be a better SEAL, you know what I needed to do too? Be a dang good husband. Because I could do everything right in the SEAL community, and something goes wrong, and I need to go to a home that's okay with me, that I'm okay with. You know, I love these young guys that work with us, and I love their enthusiasm, and I love being in the military, and these guys would come up like, sir, I want to die for my country. And I'm like, well, then you go over there. I got a crazy helicopter for you. We got GoPros in it because you're going to do some stupid stuff. That's not, I don't want to die for my country. I will, but I don't want to. I'll grab them like, come here. What you mean is this. You want to fight for your country. Next to men and women you love, for people you love, and you go home to a land that you love. And in order to do that, you can't be reckless. You got to be fearless. And when you don't have balance, you know, there's a movie, Act of Valor. It's about the SEAL teams. And one of my favorite quotes at the very beginning is Chief Dave is reading this letter to a daughter, and he goes, the only thing bad about growing old is that other men stop thinking you're dangerous. It's my nightmare. I don't ever want to not be dangerous. What I had to learn again, because I learned this on the football field, then I learned it on the battlefield, and I had to learn it again in the boardroom and as a husband and daddy, is if you're only good at what you do, then at best, you're reckless. You're dangerous for sure, but you're dangerous in 360 degrees. You're dangerous to anyone around you, your family, your friends, the supporting elements, the division across the street. If you're only dangerous in one direction, you're reckless. You're not truly fearless. And in order to become fearless, you got to ask yourself really hard questions about just how dangerous you really are and in what direction. You know, we have to become dangerous only in the direction that our enemy lies. So how do we do that? Well, I learned to do it like this. Once I realized that I wasn't very balanced, you know, I had a great operational career and a great athletic career, but I had this wife that was like, hey man, this is not who I said I do to. And that guy needs to come back. I just started asking myself questions that candidly, they weren't real comfortable questions to ask. You know, there's this 10,000 hour rule. There's this, if you do something for 10,000 hours, you're an expert, or 10,000 reps, you're an expert. And Malcolm Gladwell writes about it. It's a great deal. I'm not disputing it. I don't think we apply it very well. Because we typically only ask that question about our craft. You know, and as I looked at my career as a linebacker, did I make 10,000 tackles? Yeah, you bet I did. In practice and in games and visualize them before games. Yeah, I made 10,000 tackles. As a SEAL, did I make 10,000 shots? You bet, absolutely. And on the range, practice, real life, I made 10,000 shots. As a businessman, have I made 10,000 decisions? Yeah, you bet. As a husband, have I done 10,000 things a good husband does? I don't know. I've been married 17 years to my ring dance date, and I don't know that I've done 10,000 things that a good husband does. But I want to. And wanting to is the beginning of all good things. And wanting to is good enough for my wife. I don't know if I'm an elite husband, but I want to be. And that's good enough for her. I got 3 little girls. Have I done 10,000 things that a good daddy does? I don't know. But I want to. And wanting to is good enough for those 3 little girls. Because wanting to is the beginning of all good things. Am I balanced? I don't know. but I want to be. Because I want to be, I probably will. And a balanced me is very dangerous to those going against me. So our military is based on a balanced military. Whatever you think you can do to us, we'll take it, and then we'll hit you where you didn't see us coming. That's true in life. We've got to be balanced, because you can do everything right, and something's going to go wrong. And you got to be able to fall back to your home, or your family, or your friends, or your faith. Never run out of rounds. That's what balance gives you.